Oh, March Madness is in full swing, and this year, Americans are expected to wager more than $3 billion on the NCAA tournament. That number does not include so-called prediction markets, which allows you to bet on everything from presidential races to wars. And Lauren Toms on the concerns about the potential impact on real-life events.
As the 2026 election takes shape, prediction betting platforms like Polymarket and Kalshi have opened the door to millions of users to not just follow the race, but put money on the outcome.
These prediction markets, they essentially take events that may or may not happen and say, you can bet on what the weather is going to look like coming up, or bet on election results or sporting results. Or even what's going to happen in war and peace in geopolitics.
Jake Grumbach with UC Berkeley says he doesn't participate in the markets, but it's as easy as gambling. Users can select yes or no on any event, purchase their chosen shares, and get a payout or loss depending on the outcome.
Prediction markets have become some of the largest tech firms currently in the American economy and have really shaped culture in large ways.
New data from the Blask Index shows that in just the last year, the platforms have exploded in popularity, jumping from 1.7 million users early last year to more than 8.5 million by January 2026. That's a 400% surge. And unlike sports betting, these markets remain legal.
In a way, it's very much like gambling. However, they've been able to carve this out as more like a futures market. So betting on that, what the price of oil or the US dollar compared to other currencies will do in financial markets.
Bets are already pouring in. On Kalshi, traders give California's billionaire tax about a 37% chance of passing, with more than $300,000 traded on that question. And on Polymarket, California Governor Gavin Newsom, who hasn't announced a run for president, is leading the odds for the Democratic presidential nominee, with nearly $1 billion traded on that question. Stanford professor Andrew Hall says the key issue is whether these platforms reflect public opinion or begin to shape it.
But even when we look at pretty close elections, which are the hard ones to call, they're quite accurate. They get more accurate as election day gets closer, as you can imagine. They can do quite a bit. They do make mistakes.
Lawmakers are starting to push back. In Washington, California Congressman Salud Carbajal backed a bill to ban bets on events like war, terrorism, and elections. And in Sacramento, Assemblymember Mia Bonta is moving to restrict how these platforms can be advertised to minors.
There are tons of events in the world that we care about, either simply because we're interested in them or because we are concerned.
Critics say these markets open the door to manipulation and even insider trading if people with privileged information start betting on outcomes.
But they've become influential political players. So for that reason, I think it's here to stay for a little bit.
As the 2026 election poses not just the question of who's leading the polls, but who's leading on the market.
And on Capitol Hill, a bipartisan group of lawmakers has introduced a bill to ban Congress, the president, and other members of the executive branch from trading on prediction markets. And earlier this month, Arizona's Attorney General charged Kalshi with running an illegal gambling operation.